Hub, I had another dream. Did you see this one too? Yeah. I was in a big field like the one in my last dream, and I saw my village, but then I woke up. I don't think this world has anything like that. I mean, big wheat fields? The only big plants I've seen here are a bunch of weird trees, and those balls of moss floating in the water. Is moss even a plant? Say, have you seen a wheat field before, Hub? Yes. Oh. They're really pretty, aren't they? The one around my village goes around for miles. The plants are really tall. Sometimes I can't even see through them. When it's windy out, the wind can make waves in it. It's like an ocean. Of food. Oh wait, but there's food in regular oceans too. Like fish or crabs. I've never actually been to a real ocean until now, actually. I've been to the ocean. That's really cool, Hub. I've only seen the ocean on TV before. I never thought I'd get to ride a boat through one. The water back home doesn't have glowy stuff like how it is here either. But I guess it's because the world is already so dark. You know, I used to be scared of the dark, Hub. It's a little hard to imagine that now after spending so much time here. But not long ago, I couldn't even go to sleep without a lamp. Me too. Really? Even though you're a god? Yeah, I see. But it's a good thing I got over that fear. Otherwise, I wouldn't last long here. Then again, I've been carrying around the sun, so it's not too bad. And also, I don't feel scared at all with you guiding me. So thanks for that. Anyway, maybe we should head out now, Hub. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of OneShot. Sorry for all those Discord messages, that is me. I don't know why people decide, after the entire day when I haven't received any messages, to message me 2 seconds into recording, but whatever. Today, I had 3 eggs, 2 pieces of turkey bacon, I had a turkey sandwich, and then I went to an all-you-can-eat sushi thing, which was a great time. I met a bunch of new people, like I was meeting up with 8 other people. Met a bunch of new people, and I stupidly went, hey, if any of you guys get a parking ticket, I'll pay for it. And I've said this multiple times, but I actually had to pay for it this time because some doofus didn't pay their meter. The difference between 50 cents and $52. I paid I sent her $54 for the $2 service fee that you also have to put on the website. Man, am I stupid. And then I paid like $38 for the all-you-can-eat. So you're down $92 today, you dumb butt. Have you found something to write with? Of course we have. I found a pen, sort of. Good, please write your name here. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Good luck. We still keep the feather. Whoa, what an area. Oh, what in the world? Things are glitching badly. Alright, Niko, I understand that I can't backtrack now, so... Interesting. This looks like my desktop background. Oh wow, we're high up. Oh, Guardian. Ah, the sun. Hello, Messiah. Welcome to the refuge. Do you understand what you must do here? I'm supposed to go inside the tower, right? I already see the tower, so I guess we must be close. Where's the entrance? On the surface. Surface? Look down, small one. Oh, we're pretty high up. I guess I gotta get down a lot of stairs. Find an elevator. Correct. However, the tower is a sacred place. Finding an entrance may be easy, but that alone will not be enough. What do you mean? Once you reach the surface, I recommend visiting the library for leads. Alright. Thank you. Off you go then. I wish you luck. I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. Only the bearer of the sacred kernel is permitted to access the garden. It's a good thing I have the sacred kernel. Oh, like a kernel of corn? I have this. It was left behind by the plant lady in the glen. That is indeed the kernel. Then it is your duty to regrow her. Do you understand what you must do? No. Take the seed to the garden. Plant it in the pot in the center. You may now pass through here to access the garden. It's a good thing I decided to talk to him a second time. There's a gap here for some reason. Time to put the seed in the planter. There's no dirt in this pot. Will the seed really grow like this? Huh. I'm interested as to why we have to regrow someone. How did they know about the Maize lady? Maize, her name was Maize. So we need to visit a library. We've already made it to the city, huh? If I remember correctly, the map showed that this is the final area before the tower. Come on. Come on. Work already. Huh? What was that? Looks like someone doesn't like that the elevator isn't working. Come on. Come on. I'm too busy for this. Excuse me. Whoa. You're you. Ah, geez. I didn't think I was going to run into... This is embarrassing. Or, is there anything I can help you with? Yes, please. I'd like to know how to get to the surface. Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that. Right now, this elevator is the only way to access the surface, but... Yeah, just take a look at it. Looks like an elevator. Well, you're not wrong, but go look at the button panel. There aren't any buttons. Yep, that's a problem. There's usually a big button here that says ground on it. You know, because it takes it to the ground area. But now it's been ripped out or something? I tried looking everywhere for it, to no avail. Maybe it exploded. Do you think we'll have to make a new one? What? How? Figure it out. Let me talk to you one more time. Do you think you'll be able to make that button? Well, no pressure, kid. I'll just stick with my original plan for now. Time to kick the door again. My foot hurts. Okay. Seems like there's a ton of areas. Ooh, broken areas. Getting to the surface itself is just going to be difficult. Okay, so we found the bed for this area. I hope they don't make me go to bed. I don't want to. Oh my goodness gracious. What the heck? Hello there. You have a lot of plants. I do. Grew all of these myself, you see. Feel free to ask me about them. Oh, you're a gardener, right? Yep. Do you happen to have any dirt for growing plants, I mean? Yep. Do you need some? Yes. I'm supposed to plant the seed left behind by a plant lady, but the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil. I see. I knew who you're talking about, yeah. Here, take this whole bag. Thanks. It's wheat. Why is it in a flower pot? Well, doesn't it look nice? I guess. I like to stand in the middle of wheat field back in my village. It goes on for miles. Ah, I wish I could have seen it. In our world, wheat is usually only grown in small isolated plots or in a flower pot. That's a phosphor tree, like the ones we saw in the glen. I always wondered, where are the leaves? They're not dead, are they? Not at all. Although these trees are composed of a woody tissue, they're closer to grass anatomy-wise. So the branches are actually leaves? Sorta. What's interesting about these plants is the amount of phosphor sap that they can generate. Phosphor, that's the glowy stuff, right? Yep. Phosphor can store light energy and slowly emit it over time. Most of the phosphor from this world still contains energy from before the sun went out. Without the sun to recharge them, though, well, let's talk about something else. Cactus. 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 It's a sink. A watering can. It's half full. Can we take it? Because it's a pink flower. So is it a tree? Only a name. Sweet. The golden color is quite something, though. Black clover is probably the only plant hardy enough to survive naturally outside the glen. Personally, I think they're really boring to look at. One of my customers really loves them, though. I think all of the black clovers I'm growing here are for him, actually. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder when is he coming to pick these up? The tree has leaves. Yes, true foliage is hard to come by nowadays. You hardly ever see trees like these in the wild anymore. And the ones you do see are pretty much all raised artificially by people like me. Mostly for nostalgia purposes. Be sure not to touch these. These are the plants that have only recently sprouted. It's not easy for a plant to make it out there these days. We got these growing lamps, but they're a poor substitute for the sun. Man, we really got to get the sun going. I'm concerned, though. Oh, lots of books. Is this the library? Coffee cups. I'm too young to drink coffee. Don't ever drink coffee. I'm a certain age, and I've never drinking coffee. I lied. I drank coffee one time because there was this pretty girl my freshman year of high school who went, "Oh my gosh, you've never had coffee?" And then she shared her coffee with me. It was the first time I ever had an indirect kiss with someone. And now that I've said that out loud, I feel like I'm such a cringe person for saying an indirect kiss, because that only exists in anime. Either way, a pile of large books. They look like phone books. Oh my gosh, if I had known I could sprint like this, I would have been... It's a fridge. It's another fridge. It's just a trash can. It's a fridge's fridge. This fridge has magnets on it. Maybe they'll come in handy. I hope nobody will mind us taking them. It's a fridge. Magnets can act as a button. Only if you truly believe. Pile of large books. Pile of large books. Some of the pages are dog-eared. Hello, you. Hey there. Hello. You the Messiah? Mm-hmm. I like your scarf. Thank you. Mama made it for me. Tell her I like her needlework. I will, when I see her again. You got anything else for me? No. I'm concerned that this is going to lead me... Looks like I can unhatch this door. Oh. Oh, it was probably locked when I tried to pass it. Huh. I'm going to run all the way down because I'm almost certain... Yeah. This is different from where I was. Okay. Hello. Not sure what this is. It's like a little car. You should ride on it. What? Do it. Interesting. It's a Roomba. It's off. Ah, so we gotta talk to someone. Okay, let's get off of it. Well, that was fun. We ride at dawn. Ah. Hello, you look like you're from the Glen. Just moved here from the Glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the Glen, right? Yeah. Everything's so green back there. I really miss it. My neighbor gave me some plants to cheer me up, but I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy there. These remains of a potted plant. Something has been chewing on this plant. Ah, I see. Picture of a ram wearing a pink little bow. Landscape portrait of the Glen. Hello, robot. Hello, would you like to play a game? Oh, sure. What game would you like to play? Do you know rock, paper, scissors? Desired difficulty level? Huh? Desired duration of turns? Please set your timer. Never mind. My parents are, like, literally never home. But I don't mind, I'm used to it. Besides, I've got the Model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E here to keep me company now. She still talks a little weird sometimes, but that's okay, she's learning. If I work real hard, she might even be tamed someday. I keep hearing that word. What, tame? Nobody's told me what it means yet. That's just a robot thing. I can't really explain it either. Huh. Pile of large books. One of them is a robot instruction manual. It's off. Maybe that computer isn't where I need to go? I'm also thinking about it a lot. How come a lot of the things are outside of the game? Like, why is it so difficult for Niko to progress? If I wasn't here, Niko would have been stuck in the Barrens. Okay. It's a big penguin polish. Hello, penguin.
Hello.
Oh my god. That jump scared me. Alright, so we have soil for the potted plant, but I still need water probably. And I do have water. I can make her whole again. It's a bathroom. Small potted plant. It's a sink. It's a sink. It's a sink that's sinking sink. Okay. Stall 1, stall 2, stall 3, stall 4, stall 5, stall 6, stall 7, stall 7. Yes, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 9, 10. There's a pair of scissors on the ground, on a pile of hair. I don't think anyone's using it anymore, so. We have a, wow, we're at, ooh, so much stuff. All right, we should definitely, you know, deal with Maize soon. Hello, are you an intruder? Because if you are, I, Model 8XM Home Security Bot, TM, serial number 392328839W4 will have to report you. Oh, sorry, I kind of just walked in because the door was unlocked. Do you want me to leave? Scanning for suspicious activity. Suspicious activities detected 0. Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad. Someone lives here. We can't just sleep in their bed. Shoot. I'm noticing that if the lights are off, the door isn't open. But my curiosity gets the better of me, and I explore anyway. So we know this to be the library entrance, or not the library entrance, that big thing that we entered prior. Scissors, but it's irrelevant. Right now we're going to go back up and plant maize properly. I hope the water isn't needed for anything else, and if it stops us from progressing, I don't really care, because maize deserves to live again. I mean, what? Soil and water is basically all we would need. I hope this helps you grow, little seed. Seed's in the soil, but it looks a bit dry. Good thinking, Hub. Water should help the seed grow. The dirt's nice and moist now, but what if it dries out? There's only so much water from this little tube. I'll hold on to the tube for now, just in case. Huh. I feel like, look at that. There's 3 other walkways. How am I supposed to be able to get there? Hello, you. Good evening. Well, the time of day doesn't really mean anything now. With the sun gone, the night never seems to end. Then how can you tell? Time, I mean. I have my ways. She's also a clock. Oh, she said something. Damn it. I'm sorry. I always get really scared whenever I have to see that computer. Heavy piece of metal sets into the wall. I think it might be a door of some kind to a vault. There's a small screen here in the middle. I hope this isn't something I'll have to eventually deal with. Oh, this is to go higher up. Not... Ugh. Wow. I've actually never been to a big city before. All these lights, all these people. I guess most of this world's population lives here. It's very different from my village. The village is very small and surrounded by huge fields. You saw a bit of that in one of my dreams from a while ago. The tallest buildings in our village are only 2 stories tall. What about you, Hub? Where do you live? I live in a city. Like this? Wow. Can't imagine living in a city. Must be exciting. Kind of scary. The view is nice, though. I saw the staircase, but... Ugh, this is so stinky when areas are so massive. Not that I dislike it, I just... Look at this. How am I supposed to backtrack when I'm ages away? Is this just repeating? Oh my gosh, it was repeating. Thank goodness I noticed. Alright, let's talk to the computer. I know it's got something for me that I'm not going to be happy about. You're going to need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again. Computer printed out a strange transparent sheet. Take it to the void. Still clueless. Figures. Want another tip? Yes. There's a void beyond the 4 walls that bind our world to yours. The edges of your viewport where everything is obscured. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Pass the film through the void and back again. Think I have a good idea, and I'm gonna try it right now. Watch this! It didn't work. Maybe it will work if I drag it. I knew it. 63014, 63014, 63014. Okay, it's saved, so I don't have to worry about that. If you didn't know, what I did was I thought minimizing the screen would do it, but that's not how it works. Oh, hello. They're just bolted so people won't steal them. Feel free to use though. Tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. If I cut off a piece of tape to keep it, it would lose its stickiness. Huh. Tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. Stapler. It's bolted to the table. No, nothing I can do right here, I think. Some kind of computer terminal. I am the power room mechanic. Do you have an issue to report? Yeah, actually. The surface access elevator appears to be broken. There's a button missing in. Can you go take a look? Leaving this room is not in my programming. Never mind. The tape is shining. There's something I need to do that I haven't figured out yet. And combine these. 63014. Useless. Useless right now. There's something I'm missing. Check. And I can see that the staircases are breaking. Ugh. How absolutely aggravating. At the very least, it's making my options less expansive. Hello. It's empty coffee time. Why don't I talk to you, barista? Hi there. Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normally cafes have a ton of people. It's a really slow day. Do you think it's because the ground access elevator is broken? So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. Now the only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, anyway. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not in coffee. Ah, Niko, you and I are one and the same, man. So with my empty tin... Oh, maybe we can make a button out of this. I can cut out a piece of the can and fold it into a rectangular shape, just like arts and crafts. I don't think it's supposed to be this simple. How are we going to connect it to the elevator? Well, let's find out. Okay, button. Tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. That didn't work. Magnets don't stick to the aluminum, but... Oh, what if I just folded the magnets under this edge? It's holding together, if just barely. I hope that's good enough. Magnetized button. Oh, of course, I gotta tape it together or it might fall apart. Good thinking, huh? Tape button. Okay, but just because I have all these pieces... Give me one moment. I'm back. We have a taped up button. Let's just see what happens. Let's hope this works. Wow. I thought for sure those squares would ruin everything. Reactivating elevator services. Please input security code to continue. What? That's never happened before. The squares? Huh? You saw them, right? They were on the door and... Oh no, the square stuff happens all the time. Meant the whole security code thing. But then again, this elevator hasn't been this broken before. I guess we should go look for a code hub. 63014. 63014. Interesting. It seems like we only get clues for when... Huh. Squares appear. What? It works. I don't know what you did, but it actually works. Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that? Well, I had help from Hub too. Alright, the whole Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. I don't want to leave Maize, but I've done what I can. Yawn. I'm having trouble staying awake, Hub. We should find a place for me to take a nap. The episode isn't going to end here, don't worry. I'm just going to have to close the game and reopen it. BRB. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright is it alright if I take a nap? Always. Pancakes. Welcome back, bud. Up? I had another dream. Mama was there. Did you see her? I did. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. Because people always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Do you have a birthday too? Do? No. Then what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? Wait, do you like pancakes? Yeah, they're good. Me too. On my last birthday, I ate 10 of them. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. My mama makes the best pancakes. Some of the neighbors make really good noodles. And oh, one of our neighbors makes a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Of course. Do they share their food with you? They don't. That's not very nice of them. Our neighbors and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone else takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm old enough to help out. I miss everyone. I've been gone for a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. Oh hey, welcome back. That sure took a while, huh? Shoot, you've been waiting this whole time and holding the door open? Well, I didn't want to be rude. I'm sorry, I should have told you to go on ahead. Don't worry about it. I mean, for us, it was the equivalent of like 5 seconds. Sure is taking a while. Oh goodness gracious, I'm stuck in an elevator with the Messiah and also literally God himself. This is awkward. Well, maybe we can chat to pass the time then? You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, Hub, should I... Oh, I really want to resume. Awkward silence. Ask about his job. So what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights mostly, but now I also deliver and refill high energy phosphor to structures that need them. High energy. You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in factories. It's what powers most of the city's stuff. Oh. We used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that, but lately a bunch of them have been breaking down. So until they fix them, I'll just have more on my work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. They seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh? Never a good sign when even the smart folks are worried. Alright, Hub, should I ask about the city? The city is very big. It's smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded, too. First there was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folks are moving in, too. Oh? It's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff that we just saw? We get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up. Which is good, since there isn't much solid land here in the first place. Ask him about the library. Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. But yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance. But I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and Hub. I chose not to be awkward, because I need information. Anyway, it was nice meeting you, Niko. Right. See you around, kid. Gotta run now. He was quick. He seemed in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, Hub. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Beep boop. Beep boop. Hey, bud. Messiah, you alright? Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. I know. But what do you think? I think I should listen to Hub. After all, Hub helped me get this far. I will take your faith for an answer then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. Don't jump off. Okay. I don't want repeats. Shoo! That's staying in. I need people to know how I sneeze, even though that wasn't accurate. A street lamp. Oh. You know, for a crowded city, no one's really here. Hello. Hey there. You have a lot of fish. I'm worried about them. Oh? I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. I guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. It's a big fish tank. It's an even bigger fish tank. It's a fish tank that's big. It's a fish big tank. Ugh. There has to be a methodical way to do this, but... hell if I know. Heck if I know. Sorry for my language. It's locked from the inside. Dang it. I don't like where I'm headed, but no choice. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks. No, not yet. Oh, was there further right that I could go before I start, you know, being dumb? Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No. Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? Aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. It doesn't seem all that crowded. Oh. Did you see what happened? Yeah. My vision went blank for a second, and then I saw something. Like a really short dream. I wonder what that was about. It looked like an animal. It's a trash bin. It's another trash bin. Ugh, all of these trash bins. But none of my... It's a faded flyer. It's a faded flyer. Curious marking on the wall. Looks like a ram? Shoot. Ugh, up or down, up or down. Take a guess. Let's go down. Strangely warm in this room. Aw, they're kitty cats. Oh, a cat. Are you lost? Me? Do you wish to join us? Join your cats? Yes. But I'm not a cat. I don't walk on four legs like they do. You have cat eyes. My eyes are normal people eyes. Well, normal back home. Your hat is shaped like a cat. I'm just a person. You're still welcome here. I protect lost people as well. Thanks, but I'm not lost though. I've got Hub to guide me. I see. Ah, no. I'll reread it. So, oh, shoot. Something about I'm warm here. That's my purpose, yada yada. So where'd you find all your cats? They found me on their own, so I stay here now. Ah. Well, it's good that you're not alone at least. I met some robots in the other area stationed all by themselves. I felt kind of bad. With robots, it is alright. We are not like people. We are typically unable to feel loneliness, right? Well, you talk less like a robot than most other robots I've met. Maybe. Not many people frequent this part of the alley, but there are a few. One of them even lives here. I see. You have been here for a while. Are you sure you do not wish to stay? I'm good. Thanks for offering, though. Shoot, I'm sorry I missed out. I didn't think you'd have continuous dialogue after. Let's go up. Oh, how dare they give me so many choices. Hello. Some kind of big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something. Wait, Hub, are we really gonna take these with us? They look so heavy. Alright. They're actually pretty light. It's a big book. The title says Understanding Robots. They've got the same symbol as the strange journal. Bed. Blanket has quite a few patches. There's an empty coffee. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." Big books. Ah, these are dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. Interesting. Someone lives here. What about on the other side? Please do not approach. Oh my gosh, poor thing. Alright, 2 choices to go up. That looks important. You also look important, though. Shoot. Let's gamble and go right. Sorry I'm so indecisive. I don't want to miss anything. You only get 1 shot after all. Oh. Whoa. Oh, did you see that fox just now? You're probably who I just saw in my vision. Just ran behind the tree. Yes, without a doubt. I'm sorry if you were looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Huh? If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? No reply. Well, I know you're behind here. I'm just gonna bother you. Oh, this is Deltarune all over again. Hello. Hey kid, want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. I'll pass. Hey bud, it smells kind of nice. What is it? Breaded fish. I toasted the bread myself. I see. In your head. Didn't do anything. 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 You here for your photos? No? Alrighty then. I'll just stand here. Stand smells like a bit like burnt sugar. Yeah, still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad though. Do you want one? I'm more than fine, thank you. Do you have water as a hat? Hey, ready for me to blow your mind? Yeah. Okay, so I've invented a medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these pills in water. And then you drink the water. And then you never need to drink water again. What? It also makes plants grow faster. How does it work? Why don't you just take a free sample? Oh, thanks. Don't thank me, go spread the word. Actually, I exaggerated. The effects of the pill wears off in like a week. But all you have to do is just take another pill. You gave me something very good though. The possibility to... There's too many things, and I'm not keeping up with everything, and I need to. Big X. I don't know what the heck you are, but... Oh, so much to do. Looks like I can unlock this door. Ah, I've just made my commute so much easier. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. I don't know the configuration yet. Seems like something a computer might help me with. The luminous index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57 this past week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance the city could run out of light in little as 6 months. What are we going to do? Well, safe to say, no matter what, a bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Safe to say that I will have returned the sun before 6 months. Although I'm concerned. May help you to go one color at a time. Management. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. Could also help to write down previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. Am I really supposed to just guess on the configuration? Alright. Time to start over. Let's go again. 3 lights correct. Crazy stuff. Let's figure out which 3 they are. Orange, orange, orange. 1 light's correct. 2 of them. So... it's important for me to figure out which ones. Okay. Okay. So the first 2 are correct. It's these 2 I need to change. 5 lights correct. Easy. My robot, what happened? I don't know. I left it for a minute and... please don't approach. Our inventory's stocked. Yeah, okay. I need to do something. I'll explore this in a bit. I'll be back. I'm gonna figure out how to use Maize, how to get her better with the water pill. Hello. Hey, isn't that... oh, goodness gracious. Did the Messiah and literally God himself just break into my house? Was that your... you heard me? Keeps happening. Sorry about breaking into your house. We didn't actually break anything, but upset I should take these plastic discs for some reason. Should we put them back? It's okay, keep them. I wouldn't have been able to fix that machine anyway. Which machine? Thanks for taking them off my hands, I guess? The lenses, that is. The scientists wanted me to use them to fix the camera in the photo booth, but you can imagine how that went. I'm just glad I didn't break anything. There's a slot here. Looks like a paper or something might come from it. Huh. Thick? I see. Then convex, concave. Guess that wasn't the right combination. I'm gonna brute force this, because there should only be 24 combinations. Alright, 4 factorial. Cheese. Ouch, my eyes. Photo of me. Am I always? Eyes always this big? Not a cat. How about I fix the camera? Oh, sweet. Alright, I can refill this tube with more water here. Put the pill in the water? Dissolved really fast. Medicated water. Okay. Good thinking, Hub. This water should really help the seed grow. Okay. Sprouted a tiny leaf. Good luck, little plant. That also took away the complete thing. Okay. Alright, let's focus on going to the library now. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. Quick death promises the least pain, don't you agree? Good. Don't let people like that influence you, Niko. No one else I can speak to, huh? Let's enter the library. Hi there. What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you are in a library. There's books in a library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh. They say the city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon, these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. Pile of books on the ground. Hello, do you need directions? Let's see, this area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay, I'm not really looking for books. Are you here to look for the author then? No? Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. Interesting. There's someone chatty upstairs though, but... Robots. Hello person, hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Yep, still scared of ladders. Dang it. Ugh, computers make me nervous. Binocular man, what's up? I'm noticing that there are a lot of, big book with a black clover on the cover. Title says A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. Blue phosphor. The barons. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Oh my gosh, green phosphor. Out of the 3 common phosphors, green phosphor is the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use, however. Due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace its frequently. I hope I don't have to read every big book with a title says Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-on World. Phosphor shrimp, also known as sea shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrate are most abundant life form in the ocean surrounding the barrens. Common firefly, a nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured en masse and put in jars used as living lamps by the glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Hello, bud. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he's put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there's still a large amount of material he has written and not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he gets so much done in so little time. I did the calculations, and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? No, I just saw it in a movie once, about superheroes and stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. Hello, Binocular. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. Alula and Calamus said that their friend uses a flying machine. Could be the author. Hello. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him. The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just going to write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. Nobody's going to remember the books that came out before his. I mean, I ain't Hayden. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time, even though I'm a person, and cats are pets, and mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. Well, then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Poor person. The author doesn't seem like he does it intentionally, though. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. This is accurate to when I call the girl I like, and it just keeps ringing. She's not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She's in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls for several days. Yikes. Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my program. Then can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha, thanks. I'm on my 3rd cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. The math simply doesn't add up. Something suspicious. Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card, though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. You did not. You doofus. Let me guess. You're not tamed. You untamed brute. She's not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. Even in an emergency, my programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. I hate the taming word. Okay. It's clear I need to get a library card. From someplace. Ah! I have a photo of myself. Probably just need a photo and to talk to someone. Maybe if I show the photo to the robot, he'll just give me one? I doubt it, but it's always worth a try. So I'm guessing you don't give out library cards? I only handle book transactions for people who already possess cards. Ah, to acquire a card, you would need to contact the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Don't. Okay, cool. So George can only distribute it, which means I need to get a library card on my own. Which means I need to go back to the lab. Hello. Monitoring. Ugh, these square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the glen. I might have to put off the water analysis project for now. Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. Picking up some more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his works. None of us have been sleeping very well in light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last weekend. She fell asleep. I can barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. If we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of our robot's arms or legs or head. Okay. I cannot stop spinning. Oop, we are waiting to be repaired. This one is inactive. This is so tedious. I miss the good old days before a robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people. Aren't you a robot? No? I mean, do I sound like a robot to you? Not really. But your head is a TV. What does that have to do with anything? Never mind. What's the term for someone who's not, like, completely... doesn't look completely human? Not anamorph. That's like when you morph into an animal. Tons of books. Hello. Wow, you look like silver. Oh, shoot. If I had known you'd be here so soon, I would have turned off the darn lock. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Help me solve it. Did they now? So can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? Library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the only one that gives out library cards. Really? That sounds like George, alright. Sorry you caught her on a bad day. Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. There, you're all set, I think. Wait. Shoot. I forgot the front desk library bots have facial recognition, and my photo on the card won't match you, unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. Can't combine those. You've been walking all over the world, huh? Geez, I can't imagine. Do you really get tired sometimes? Kinda, but I don't mind. It's actually really pretty. I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I have actually seen. Oh? Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I can do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs, write. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, I asked him about it working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots, or more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now. Yeah. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliche, but true. What's this thing glowing? It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of this. Thank you. You're just like Silver. Glitter glue and Niko. The back of the photo is covered in glue and glitter. Card has my face on it now. Cool. Kip's library card. Hey, Hub. Doesn't the lady look kind of familiar to you? I wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost want to ask her about it. Should I? You're right. Oh? How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kind of like you. I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough. We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh, but turns out you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what. Rogue. But she seemed so nice when we talked, even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted, but the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. Now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. You're Kip! The letter from way earlier. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. You should hold on to that amber. We have the library card now. Hello. Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. I know. I have my library card. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. I really like the music whenever I succeed. Looks like an old phone. It's full. I was really worried I was gonna have to go get tape to put this photo on the... Excuse me. Hey, who the heck do you think you are barging in here like that? I don't care if you're the Messiah, manners are still a thing. I'm sorry? Well, are you just here to apologize? Yes? I mean, no. I need your help. I'm not sure what I'd need to do next. I think I need to go in the tower? Seriously? You haven't figured that one out yet? I don't know how to get in. Well, I don't know either. Shouldn't Hub help you with that? All I know is that nobody from this world can get in there. Not beyond that tiny entrance room anyway. If anything, there might be a book on how the Messiah of all people can get in. But I don't got anything like that in my collection. Would like to, though. I see. Book is poking out from the shelf. Another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed high in spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included lights from a window and the sound of footsteps on wood floor. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Ratchus was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He's been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writings have been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, oh my goodness gracious, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father. The book is poking out. Oh, this looks like a sketchbook of some sort. Another still life of some objects in my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. Various sketches practice. Book is poking out. Hey, I think this book is actually about clovers. Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence when exposed to sunlight. These curious plants are most resilient and can even thrive in the metallic sand and harsh climate of the Barrens. In the Glen, it can also grow directly on top of the moss layer without competing with the moss for resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life forms to colonize our world. Interesting. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. ProfitBot wasn't the first one. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time, but it should still be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Interesting. The ProfitBot we spoke to was the second ProfitBot. What happened to the first one? Hello, you. Well, since you're already here, it'd be rude to tell you to leave. If you got any questions about books or read something here, I don't care. Just don't make a mess. Okay, I do have a question about a book. I have this book. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognize. Oh, let me see. Oh, of course. Of course! More work for George, fine. Hey, kid. Niko. Looks like I'm gonna have to translate this for you. Might take a while. Alright. Excuse me. I know that feel, kid. I haven't had a good night's sleep in weeks. That's not good. You know what? I have a guest room in the attic down the hall. Go take a nap. Just looking at you getting tired is making me tired. Okay. This time, I'm sorry. Probably would be the end. But she deeply believed in in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to rolling of dice. Recently, I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honor her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? Read books. Which one did I encounter? What is her face? What, couldn't find it? It's down the hall and upstairs. Just go take a nap. Translating's gonna take a while anyway. Interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. Which one did you encounter? I'm thinking that maybe there were multiple chances to get different. I don't know. Either way, thank you so much for watching. This was a doozy. I went through a lot of stuff and I tried my best not to get lost as I went along. But hopefully, I didn't miss anything. And I think I did very well with Maize, so I'm a little tired from walking. Is it okay if I take a nap? Don't ever ask again. Until then.